So it's important that we work together because we can get more done together. We can come up with creative solutions to problems together, right? That we're going to get more ideas and better ideas if we all contribute those ideas. All that is really positive. Plus, generally speaking, people do enjoy being part of a workgroup. That's one of their needs that we'll get into in just a few minutes. So that's good. And then what would we do that demonstrates that we really do believe in teamwork? So you got to make sure that you're sharing credit with the team. I like to say that leadership is all about sharing the credit and taking the punishment, right? As a leader, when things go well, you want to share the glory with your team. When things don't go well, you want to step up and take ownership over it, because that's really what leadership is about. You're always going to take the bullets when things don't go well. The key is when you have the glory, you need to share the glory amongst the team. So that's good. And so that means not disregarding someone's input, not sort of ostracizing people, not talking about people behind their backs. Those types of things affect teamwork. When an employee is talking about another employee or creating a personality issue or an issue of conflict, if we believe in teamwork, it means we can't let that stay. We cannot let that go undiscussed. And we will not tolerate behavior that works against the teamwork. And so we would actually have to deal with a teamwork issue or a conflict issue with the same passion and energy as we would any other workplace issue. If we allow those things to fester, we basically told people, you know what, teamwork's out the window right now. So just realize that if people aren't working well together, instead of going, well, that's just who they are and what they do, you've just accepted that, and what you've decided to do is that teamwork isn't important anymore. So again, people are looking at you for your cues. Now let's step back a bit. Do we not have, in most cases, policies and procedures that address almost every one of these areas? Do we have rules about attendance and punctuality? Yeah. Do we have rules about safety? Yeah, there's even legislation about that. Do we have rules about quality and standards? Yeah, for the most part we do. Teamwork may be a little fuzzier, but we usually have statements about treating people with respect and so forth in the workplace. So if it's only about policies and procedures, then I assume that we have no attendance issues, no quality issues, no safety issues, and no teamwork issues. Is that correct? Fantastic, right. So the reality is that just because we have rules, if you're the type of leader who says, we got rules, they're right there in black and white, that's what should govern your behavior, you're missing the point on leadership. Leadership isn't about rules. Leadership is about values. Values come in how you bring yourself to those issues and those policies. So if you catch yourself saying, guys, you got to do it because the rules say you got to do it, what message does that send to them? It says, I don't believe in this malarkey, but we got to do it because the rules say we do. Step up and be a leader. Don't just say it's the rules. That's a cowardly way of viewing it. These rules are in place for a reason. The reason is it's important because of these things. That's the leadership magic. The leadership magic is the overlay you put on the policies and the procedures. Okay? That's the stuff people are looking for, as work leaders especially. Do you slough it off and say, well, that's what the work rules say. If it was up to me, I'd let it go. You've just diminished your leadership impact. You've diluted it, probably to 1/10 of what it could be. And now the good news is if you've fallen into that trap, which could be, you don't have to continue it. You can make a decision today to change it and say, you know what? I am a leader. I believe in these rules. They're there for a purpose. It's about the good things and the good reactions and the good impact that it has on people. And when you do that, then you'll start to get leadership respect. You don't get any respect by saying, that's the company rules. I don't really agree with them. You've just lost your leadership role in the group.